Amy's very late to our neighbourhood watch meeting, Gareth. Where is she?
Yes, well, she's possibly being held up. I don't know.
She is coming, though.
Oh, yes, probably. She said she was.
Is her back any better?
No, not a lot.
She's still undergoing treatment, then?
Yes.
She's still having it done by the man at number 13, is she?
No, she's not seeing him anymore. She's moved on.
Ah, trying someone else, is she?
Apparently.
Well, I hope she will get someone to straighten her out eventually, Gareth, for your sake.
Would you mind if I help myself to another cup of tea? So, anyway, moving on. I wanted to talk about item 4 on the meeting agenda.
The stocks.
Yes, the stocks. The ones I took time and trouble building. I'd like to say I'm dismayed, not to say disappointed, at their lack of use.
What do you mean?
They appear, in my view, to be underused. In the end, it's not for me to say how or when they should be used. That's down to the D&P subcommittee. But I did spend a time-consuming number of man-hours building those without, I'll remind you, without a penny of remuneration towards labour costs.
They've been used so far on 15 separate occasions, mostly juveniles failing to observe the underage curfew. Illegal consumption of alcohol, causing an affray, foul language in a public place. That's the most common, mind you. But in my humble opinion, if I'm honest, Gareth, I'm not too pleased with where the pillory's been placed.
I'll have to correct you there, Dorothy. They're stocks, not a pillory. Fair enough. It is a common enough mistake. Stocks and pillory. People often get them muddled. With stocks, like we have, you're sat down with your feet secured, you see? Whereas with a pillory, you're standing, you see? With your head and arms trapped. Like this, you see? More painful, much more vulnerable. Generally, the pillory used to be for more drastic offences. Excruciating.
Yes, but you've put the pillory on the roundabout.
The stocks.
Sorry, the stocks on the roundabout.
Yes, on the roundabout. What's the problem?
On the main ornamental roundabout, as you come in. It's such a shame. We'll have to transplant the daffodils, you know.
Well, I'm sure we can.
Anyway, I don't know why we need stocks. We've never had them before.
Last used officially in 1872 in Wales.
Ah, well, Wales.
They're to make a public example.
Well, then, you might consider reducing the size of those foot operators. Some of these anorexic teenage girls, they just slip out of them, walk away laughing, calm as you like. Now that makes a mockery of justice.
I didn't design them for teenage girls, Dorothy. I designed them for more mature people. I mean, if they're never used on the people they were intended to be used on those they rightly ought to be used on, I mean, what's the point in my... What's the point? I don't see the point.
Oh, Gareth, listen. I'm sure we can replant the daffodils next year.